Busted.
Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính anh nhìn ra, tiếng mưa như đang nhìn thấu tâm tình ta. Nhành hoa hướng dương kia nhạt đi, một màu hoa khác không như mọi khi, hoặc chỉ là do tiếng mưa rơi làm cảm giác ta như vậy thôi. Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính trong chiều nay, sắp tan ca rồi nhưng làm sao đón em về đây. Vì anh biết em sẽ làm ngơ, bỏ mặc anh giữa mưa ôm mộng mơ, rồi cùng người yêu mới lạnh lùng đi về phía xa mờ. Mặt trời chẳng còn cần thiết, chỉ một người biết làm điều gì để mưa hết rơi. Và bài nhạc buồn này được viết bởi một ca sĩ tình. Oh,
intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính anh nhìn ra, tiếng mưa như đang nhìn thấu tâm tình ta. Nhành hoa hướng dương kia nhạt đi, một màu hoa khác không như mọi khi, hoặc chỉ là do tiếng mưa rơi làm cảm giác ta như vậy thôi. Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính trong chiều nay sắp tan ca rồi, nhưng làm sao đón em về đây? Vì anh biết em sẽ làm ngơ, bỏ mặc anh giữa mưa ôm mộng mơ, rồi cùng người yêu mới lạnh lùng đi về phía xa mờ. Mặt trời chẳng còn cần thiết.
Doing detective work means gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. You need to search high and low for evidence.
Và bài nhạc buồn này được viết bởi một ca sĩ tình. Liệu rằng giờ đây người mới đường về lạnh quá, thay cho em chiếc áo khi mưa ướt đôi vai, rồi nhẹ nhàng đặt một nụ hôn vào làn môi đã từng là của anh. Hết thứ hai ngày lại đến thứ ba, gió cứ bay dòng ngày vẫn cứ qua, phố sẽ đông vì chỉ có nắng mai, còn những lúc mưa ngoài đường chẳng có ai. Nhưng hạt mưa trên cây vẫn còn lay động, ly rượu vang ở trên tay anh còn tay nồng, mọi thứ vẫn cứ thế đến ngày xoay vòng, vì sự chỉ có mỗi em là cây lòng. Mây màu đen ngoài ô cửa kính che từng ngôi nhà. View này anh thường hay ngồi chill, em thì pha trà ấm, căn phòng hai người yên bình lắm. Chúng ta từng ra ngồi đây và ngắm mưa, nhưng giờ đâu còn mưa đâu. Mặt trời chẳng còn cần thiết, chỉ một người biết làm điều gì để mưa hết rơi. Và bài nhạc buồn này được viết bởi một ca sĩ tình. Liệu rằng giờ đây người mới đường về lạnh quá, thay cho em chiếc áo khi mưa ướt đôi vai, rồi nhẹ nhàng đặt một nụ hôn vào làn môi đã từng gây xúc để đến chỉ chân anh mà thôi.
Here comes the cat. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Liệu rằng giờ đây người mới đường về lạnh
Take it easy.
thay cho em chiếc áo khi mưa ướt đôi vai, rồi nhẹ nhàng đặt một nụ hôn vào làn môi đã từng là của riêng mình anh thôi. Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính anh Tiếng mưa như đang nhìn thấu tâm tình ta, nhành hoa hướng dương kia nhạt đi, một màu hoa khác không như mọi khi, hoặc chỉ là do tiếng mưa rơi làm cảm giác ta như vậy thôi. Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính trong chiều nay, sắp tan ca rồi nhưng làm sao đón em về đây, vì anh biết em sẽ làm nơi
Ad Astra
bỏ mặc anh giữa
Abisask.
mưa ôm
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
rồi cùng người yêu mới
Thank
lạnh
you for
lùng
completing
đi
today's
về
commissions.
phía
Here is your
xa.
reward.
Mặt trời chẳng còn cần thiết, chỉ một người biết làm điều gì để mưa hết rơi, và bài nhạc buồn này được viết bởi một ca sĩ tình. Liệu rằng giờ đây người mới đường này lạnh quá, thay cho em chiếc áo khi mưa ướt đôi vai, rồi nhẹ nhàng đặt một nụ hôn vào làn môi đã từng là của anh. Hết thứ hai ngày lại đến thứ ba, gió cứ bay dòng người vẫn cứ qua, phố sẽ đông vì chỉ có nắng mai, còn những lúc mưa ngoài đường chẳng có ai. Nhưng hạt mưa trên cây vẫn còn lay động, ly rượu vang ở trên tay anh còn thấy nồng, mọi thứ vẫn cứ thế đến ngày xoay vòng, vì sự chỉ có mỗi là cây lòng. Mây màu đen ngoài ô cửa kính che từng ngôi nhà, view này anh thường hay ngồi chill, em đi pha trà ấm, căn phòng hai người yên bình lắm, chúng ta từng ra ngồi đây và ngắm mưa, nhưng giờ đâu còn nhớ đâu. Mặt trời chẳng còn cần thiết, chỉ một người biết làm điều gì để mưa hết.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Up here for a while. Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon... Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. You don't know what detective novel? It's also no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all!
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much!
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems...
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you said...
Now that I've delivered the message...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days.
Take it easy.
Hey, isn't that Charlotte?
I see. So you believe that...
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Oh, huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter.
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine, known only as the Weasel.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and he would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday. I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for...
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at... A magician named Caesar fell to his death when the police went through his personal effects. They found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for... Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious... I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the opera house. Just as you...
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop. And
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we... Aww. But Paimon doesn't want to get kidnapped.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about... Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It's something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lenny!
Magic, magician, Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians—
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go! No time for delay!
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer, and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which—
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your
You can tell?
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to—
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hey, Lenny.
Why, hello. We meet again.
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that—
I'm sure that child would beg to
That was nothing more than a little trickery. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parent. You guys, on the other hand—
Wow.
Wait, really? His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so—
Bingo! I plan on writing— So, Lenny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That—
Wait a minute, you—
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me. And if he's not, the mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a lot—
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lenny. I think your magic tricks—
Thanks for the compliment, though I have— A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes—
A surprise? Let me see! It's right there! But how?
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lenny, it seems that my previous praise was
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived— Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminal—
I can imagine. Coming back to your for example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious—
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, if there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to...
So, Lenny, are you gonna... Aww. You feel it too, right? So itchy!
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so...
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, and if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery. We should make a move. Let's go.
You took your time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Annette! We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around. Excuse me, good...
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because...
Yeah, she does. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every... I asked her what she was doing once. She said she knows he's gone and can't hear...
And she's been doing this ever since...
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed. I don't know if the mind lives on, and if I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting... Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all...
You're welcome.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying. But what if? Just hypothetically, I mean.
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been...
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all...
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for... We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling...
You've come to the right people. Yep. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes, he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
He doesn't...
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know,
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's... No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait, it looks...
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much.
No, not that I know.
Got it. All right. Sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of... In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Take it easy.
Into the wind!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Take it easy.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't. I think...
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we cut—
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be—
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very—
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him out. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristic, I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about—
Yes. I would like— This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, the knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. And secondly, is the consideration...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for... All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Irenaeus once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath.
Oh, right! Even though we'll, on second thought, is it too late to back it?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! Your treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude. Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
Self-cleaning ability.
Time to go. Cheh! Cheh!
I'll have that, and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been, but here we are. Let's just try.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the fortress.
No way! We would never! We're just going there. Oh no. Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? You're being arrested? Oh.
You mean Paimon really did? Sorry. Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Oh, if I could write an
You make it sound
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to do it for free.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now. Wait.
Behold!
I'm a little more familiar with you now. I can match your movements. You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk private.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Take it easy.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make—
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one?
Well, have you tried service with a smile?
Yeah, right. As if. And even if I did smile at them, the convict—
Oh, she's got—
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining—
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the trap—
That would be
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the
Wait!
Just looking at the charges, and considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right!
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth. And we're done.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, Even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
So this is the actual entrance to the fort, huh? It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too... Oh, right. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed.
Someone in...
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the guard mechs come.
Wait! You know it?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only
my profuse...
So this is the Duke.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here... Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here...
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I had no idea you two...
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the very...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh, no wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
there's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourself. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here, for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who...
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be but trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things... So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's continue this way.
Take it easy.
What should we do next?
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain your...
So, did you say...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build... Of course, the fees are all...
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a Pancration Ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Let's come up with some fun activities.
conversation with Calvaro.
Take it easy.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No.
What time indeed? Time when...
my...
Jeez.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you...
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewinne.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewinne here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fort. I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Take it easy. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions. Oh, isn't that the meal box that only soup...
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you did.
Oh, you mean... Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropede...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for a fit. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is their bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to and besides, so we at least need to try. But, you mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon... Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lynn. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turned... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it looks like a magician's... It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. If you say so. We can ask him what's going on to... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told... Hey, come on! It's just...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here?
Sorry!
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck.
Yep, we just arrived...
Don't interrupt!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate.
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little Here, bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some...
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
This one is... tolerable. Alright, I'll pass you for now.
Paimon's exhausted. Ugh. He probably... Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slap?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared?
Oh, you scare so easily?
Oh, you little...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is...
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Harp? Now hurry up and tell us. How did you end up as criminals this time?
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a...
And then...
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his...
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself...
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolute... So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the Fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists. The House of the Hearth has been but recently, all of our informants, including the ones that we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might...
So it's all about the
Well, that's about it from our side.
Bingo! The Nave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gain.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes. Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking...
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to or I should say...
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to... I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, you should be aware of that while you're in...
A forbidden zone?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those... Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can...
You can't run!
Squall Fury!
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as... forget about it then. We'll just... But life here doesn't seem all that bad.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon, seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach dead, everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not. What they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exact. The truth is that
Hidden rules?
not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not,
Really? Ooh.
of course.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then, in that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate.
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah, I know. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling? I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me VDoc.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think... Yeah. It might be a good place to start, but like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this place. We were so busy talking, we almost forgot...
Take it easy. Take it easy. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set, but it seems like most of the... Oh, and they also said that you can use... They weren't kidding. Nighty-night, traveler. What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even... Oh, Child's vision! Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its fruit. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay, what's more important now is that it's the start of a nut. What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to start working.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go.
I'm on speed.
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you.
Oh, hey there!
That's right. The name's Rowan. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman Grainville always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? All right. Seeing as I'm the one who came, truth is, you two keep working like this?
Huh? Wait, there's...
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden... If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't...
You mean... Even you...
There's actually a legend about this. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and... One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. He disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him.
What the... How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw...
Wait. Are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off...
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? Oh, just what would you like to do this afternoon? Sure, if we're not...
Take it easy.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. Even convicts value their lives, don't... But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength.
And if we
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor. Okay. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then the second you mess up the order, you lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said! Cha! Ha! Ha! Cha! Ha! 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 Ha!
I'll be. They were...
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep. What do you have? Let's go!
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a wasting. Oh? What's with so...
Sure. Let's just... Nice! We did... Ooh, Paimon's had it. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's... Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about... Oh, Paimon feels but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use... Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this stuff? Meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it?
It's about the meat.
The meat? Oh, that. Looks
How could this... what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't... Yeah, looks like we have... What would you like to... Since we have time now...
Upon the gale.
Oh, hello.
No need to...
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of... Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am.
Wait.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. What? Please, don't say anything.
Rowan? Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought...
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty...
Oh, you mean she...
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch.
Huh. That's actually...
Forget it.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried.
Paimon likes having more coop. Have you also been investigating?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the... Oh, before I forget.
Huh? Credit?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short...
Aw, that's so nice of you. Hey, look! There's that suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. He must have dropped this. The Melusine perceive the world very As a result, their sense of aesthetics and... Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. And as for the notebook...
Relax.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. Behold! Quit following me. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. Squall Fury! Too slow.
Siege Wing? Aren't you supposed to be in... Hello, Traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after. Enjoy? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Are you talking about peps or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted. Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. The wind rises.
Hey! It's the Traveler and Pup. No need to tease me, okay? Just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail is the key to...
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Behold! Quit following me. The wind rises.
Oh, you wanna stop? Okay. So after working a few days straight, has our investigation really? Well, oh, Paimon doesn't want... What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time... Yeah, it's... What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting! Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he must...
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time. All right.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Don't we have a job to do?
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever...
But we don't know anything...
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a...
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try?
Bet at random, huh?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away.
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're... might as well tell you about it, since... Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer. Okay. The hidden... Something bad will happen the next...
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both, and... what do you mean?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take... And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was, in his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean, it's like a curse? He'll take...
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was...
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh?
You're not... Look, here I was just trying to be nice and...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 cr...
We
woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed. Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you have planned for us? After working here, but doing the same thing all the... Yeah. What is this garbage? What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he must...
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames?
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Anyway, for this match, I can tell you, maybe you don't quite understand the rules.
Oh, no need.
Alright then, if you're...
Yeah, we got... Seems we had a productive...
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon. Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, let's...
I'm not very good at remembering.
If there's no way to...
who are you?
I'm not! Of course I'm not.
Then what...
I'm a promoter for Fontaine, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products.
Oh, a
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your... But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were... Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another...
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much...
Fine. I know, I should just let it go. Squall Fury! Behold! Hey, I heard you...
Well, the next day we received a mysterious...
So it is real. You didn't become cursed.
Paimon's not sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you two... Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, when it comes to things like this, it's...
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest... It makes so little that even the current tournaments can only be held...
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures...
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us. Anyway...
Too slow.
Hey, what? Maybe not. Every page has the font code. Okay. But if someone Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company, let's put these papers back.
The wind rises.
Huh. Weird. All right. But remember Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky me? Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every... What would you like to do this afternoon? After working here so... But doing the same thing all... Yeah. A mysterious box? A bottle of crypt? Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well, maybe... Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden... We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
Squall Fury!
Hey, isn't that Vidok over there?
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons.
So, now can you tell us...
If...
Huh?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone.
We get it, just...
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
Something even more
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be but what's even scarier, since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other form.
You two look pretty skeptical. I've got things to do too.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh. Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. When will all this see... Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Always at your service.
Start the song of
Relax.
crashing down. All around us and now
Always at your service.
it's coming.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Take it, or maybe I will. 'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess, it's you. So if I fake it, would it be true? Maybe we've been a little too caught up in things that don't matter as much as we thought. Maybe we've been a little too caught up for things that have hurt us, been more than we thought. Nothing more than love and war, but now
Always at your service.
the difference. All in one. Could you tell me that I'm not the one you wanted? Maybe we never make it through. Say that you give, but not do you? Well, I won't
There's no such
take
thing as
it.
pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot go on forever.
'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess, I think it's you. So if I fake it, would it be true? Maybe we've been a little too caught up in things that don't matter as much as we thought. Maybe we've been a little too caught up with things that have hurt us, have been more than we thought. Hours and times
Always at your
There's no need to
Say
exchange
that
pleasantries.
you
It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
tell me no. Start to sound of us.
your service.
Tell me now, start the song of all that we were building, crashing down all around us and
Always at your service.
it coming. Maybe we never make it through. Say that you give, but not that you will. I won't take it. Or maybe I will. 'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess, it's you. So if I fake it, relax. What if it's true? Baby, we've been a little too caught in things that don't matter as much as we thought. Baby, we've been a little too caught in things that have hurt us and more than we thought. Nothing more than love.
Always at your service.
War, but no one knows the difference.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Could you tell me that I'm not the one you wanted? Maybe we never make it through. Say that you give, but not do you. Well, I won't take it. Or maybe I will. 'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess, I think it's you. So if I fake it, what if it's true? Baby, we've been a little too caught in things that don't matter as much as we thought. Maybe we've been a little too caught in things that have hurt us even more than we thought. Hours and tones, don't steady when you're not different. Go figure.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is.
Always at your
If
service.
someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
To sound of us. Tell me
Always at your
now,
service.
start the song of all that we were building, crashing down all around us and now it's
Always at your service.
maybe we never make it through. Say that you give, but not that you. Well, I won't take it. Or maybe I will. 'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess,
There's no need to exchange
so
pleasantries.
if I fake
It's rather
it,
pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
baby, we've been a little too caught in things that don't matter as much as we thought. Baby, we've been
think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Tell me no. Start to sound over.
Always at your service.
Tell me no. Start the song of water.
Relax.
Always at your service.
Crashing down. All the round is end, but now it's so coming.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Well, I won't take it. Or maybe I will.
Always at your
'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess, it's you. So if I fake it, would it be true? Maybe we've been a little too caught in things that don't matter as much as we thought.
Always at your service.
Maybe we've been a little too caught in things that hurt us, been more than we thought. Nothing more than love.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
But no,
Even the wind cannot blow on
Always at your
forever.
service.
the difference. All in one. Call to tell me that I'm not the one you wanted. Maybe we never make it through. Say that you give, but not do you. Well, I won't take it. Or maybe I will. 'Cause you never know until you do. If I had a guess, I
You think I've got a
it's
sharp
you.
tongue?
So if
I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Maybe we've been a little too caught up in things that don't matter as much as we thought. Maybe we've been a little too caught up in things that have
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this
more
world.
than we
Even wind
thought.
cannot go on forever.
Hours and tones go steady when you're not different. Go figure. Tell me no.
Just stay. What? What do you say?
Always at your service.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need...
following me. Too slow.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern.
Right! We've heard it happen.
Really? Now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before.
So, what happened?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for it.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe clean? Right, both are a possibility. Paimon knew you would say that.
Relax. Quit following me.
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep actually sleeping to Paimon. Really? So we're finally starting to figure... Okay, well, it's about time...
The wind rises.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Follow me. Squall and fury. Too slow.
This should be the place.
The wind rises.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to...
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were?
Hey, what's the point of all...
I don't have to tell you anything. If you...
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what boss...
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss... So, did he have you...
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a heart. But here in the fortress, he was working the longest hours. You could always see how amazing he was. So eventually...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape. And as his crew, So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here. We just wanted to give him a better chance.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, but has a child already escaped? What?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went, it leads to an abandoned factory area. And even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the spot. Boss still insisted on going in, so we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone, and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times?
Yeah, but it's been so long now.
Nothing could ever defeat boss or slow...
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. It's impossible to navigate unless you're...
Do you think Child got trapped?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible...
Really? Then have him come investigate.
It's getting late. We should leave.
Yeah, we learned a lot of... Whew. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Ugh. Fortunately, though, now that we can finally relax... It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards! Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free... It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his... We still have some time before we meet up.
Squall and Fury!
Conversation.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence...
I don't...
Hey, How cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant...
What kind of filthy bilgewater you spewing? Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say? That's true.
The wind rises.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking...
What's the matter? They're just...
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right?
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about...
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group and...
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't...
So, you...
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example... Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always the welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals.
Oh, so you're the one who made those
You are correct. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better...
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. What? Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started...
You mean he hit a woman?
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man.
Wait a second.
Do you think could it be that...
After all, I do remember... Quit following me.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow... all right.
But why would you be looking for people...
Whether you're throwing down cards or... There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start...
I thought you would have already heard everything by now.
Why don't you pick?
All right. Have you heard any strange... Then, did you know that there are some people who are always... There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of court. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And if you're interested, you can go talk with them. Let me think. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also...
Huh?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he went to go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? A forbidden zone?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing.
Anything else?
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about... According to the card he left...
Squall Fury!
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is.
Wind rises.
Learn the safety rules.
Huh? That look in your eyes.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. He is a harbinger after all. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to...
Well, when you put it that way, it's...
Bingo!
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him. No need to thank me. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing... Now, let me think. To find out more info, and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days.
You can even estimate...
We've been working together for a long... Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? Oh, and there's just one... Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremonet's... Fremonet's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremonet prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only one...
What do you want us to...
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into... You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do... Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any act... But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. Oh, my apologies. I just started rambling out of habit.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, Then we'll head out as soon.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like we still
It's not impossible.
So, it's a bit hard to understand the... Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon, freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Trap. Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Oh, that's good. But... I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious... And he... Huh? But... What about here? Oh, I think you just ate something that disagreed. So that... And there have been other inmates complaining about the... Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly... Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after...
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious
But...
well...
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient?
That's correct.
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't forget that you are the primary
Hey, don't start arguing now! Please, keep it civil at least! Hey! There's no need to fight!
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we...
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place.
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and...
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird... I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss... No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should... Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Yellow, huh? I understand.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we... Alright then. Is there anything we should know? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm got it. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places together. He may look... So you're the best of... You're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left. Well, now you can go back without a... Thank you, Miss Sijuin!
There's no such thing. There's pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Behold! Too slow. Squall and fury. Upon the gale.